everyone, and welcome back to Midnight Theories. And if you're new here, welcome to Midnight Theories. Nugudom is probably one of my favorite topics to cover. Like they said in Forrest Gump,
Mom always said,
Nugudom is
like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
it's a special place where you can discover some of the best hidden gems, but you might have to rummage through many questionable concepts, terrible CGI, and unique choreography to get to them. While researching for my videos, I consistently stumble upon bizarre, unusual, but most of the time interesting stories or moments that typically involve Nugu groups. Today, I'll be reviewing some of the most memorable Nugu stories I've covered in the past. I also want to highlight some of my current favorite Nugu groups. K-pop isn't just music. It's the choreography, the stage presence, the fashion, the hairstyles, the music videos, and the concepts all combined. When we talk about K-pop, it's all about the complete package where every detail matters. Between 3rd and 4th gen, companies recognize the limitations of building a fan base solely on an idol's appearance, singing, and dancing abilities. In the current landscape, an additional element is imperative to distinguish and elevate a group. Agencies can no longer rely solely on a catchy tune, dynamic dance moves, or the basic sexy or cute concepts to make an impact. The genre has undergone a significant evolution, and one of the key recent revolutions in the industry is the heightened importance of captivating storytelling and extensive world building. However, when resources are limited, some agencies opt for a niche approach, regardless of potential public reactions. In the pursuit of recognition, smaller agencies may resort to extreme measures. If you combine leather costumes, elaborate sets, and high heels, and tight with some snazzy choreography, you'll get these three guys put the n.o.m in phenomenon. Originally a quartet consisting of JK, Com, Neo, and Q, n.o.m is an acronym for Nature of Man, quickly asserted itself as Korea's unparalleled male performance group. Breaking gender stereotypes with style, this fabulous foursome garnered attention for their groundbreaking homoerotic debut, Hey Guys, the beginning of n.o.m. Let me tell you, this music video had grannies all over the world clutching their pearls for dear life. As n.o.m confidently strutted in 8-inch heels, adorned with over-the-top accessories, and clad in tight leather outfits. Identifying as, quote, third sexuality, n.o.m embraces a perspective that blurs gender roles and sexuality. Their multi-dimensional approach transcends existing frames and sex appeal to showcase a unique charm. While they sing about women and include them in their music video, the group aims to challenge traditional male portrayals in the industry. Rather than conforming to hypermasculinity, they encourage a more feminine approach to self-expression. Despite facing media blackout and censorship throughout their career, with limited coverage and frequent criticism, n.o.m endured. Lineup changes and comebacks followed, but the group eventually became inactive. Nevertheless, their impact on the scene remains unforgettable. n.o.m.'s focus on theatrical performances and their ability to connect with fans through inclusive messages made them fan favorites. Despite challenges, their determination and passion for the craft allowed them to thrive and build a dedicated global fan base. In 2011, a trio of curvy, talented women made their debut as Piggy Dolls, challenging beauty standards with their powerful and soulful vocals. Their company emphasized that talent should take precedent over appearance, assuring them support. Despite encouragement from their agency, the parents of the group members hesitated due to concerns about the potential public scrutiny and the industry's emphasis on visual aesthetic. Their debut song, Tren, focuses on body positivity and self-love, aimed to convey a positive message. However, the reality was different, as netizens subjected them to severe criticism, scrutinizing every aspect of their existence. Regrettably, the backlash seemed to take a toll. When they returned 6 months later, the group had undergone a significant weight loss. However, even with the transformation, there were netizens and trolls who continued to label them as, quote, overweight, and claimed they did not fit the idol image. Following their second release, the group took a year-long hiatus and re-emerged with an entirely new lineup, debuting members with a slimmer appearance. This marked a significant shift from their initial message of challenging beauty norms based on talent over appearance. It's no secret that plastic surgery is prevalent in the idol world, and indeed throughout Korea. However, creating an entire comeback concept centered around it is undeniably audacious. Six Bomb, a 4-member group, made headlines with their quote, plastic surgery concept, a project that would show their journey to getting plastic surgery to fit the idol image. The first part of their project, Becoming Prettier Before, showcases the members receiving facials and nail treatments. In the sequel, Becoming Prettier After, the group documented their visit to the plastic surgery clinic, entering the operating room, and ultimately receiving their altered faces. All 4 members underwent extensive procedures, including nose jobs, breast implants, and the popular double eyelid surgery, totaling to 100 million won. Opinions on their concept varied, with some deeming it a new low for the genre, while others argued it was a form of satire. Regardless of interpretation, Becoming Prettier undeniably captured attention. K-pop music videos are known for their sleek, yet complex and aesthetic productions. The design plays an important role in the industry that relies heavy on imagery, aesthetic, and appearance. The meticulous attention to detail in production can profoundly impact the overall reception of the accompanying track, potentially making or breaking its success. It becomes challenging to concentrate solely on the song when the music video is poorly shot and lacks a substantial budget. Such videos don't necessarily entice viewers for a second viewing. Smaller companies lacking resources often struggle with limited financial capabilities to create visually pleasing sets and employ high-quality effects. This limitation sometimes leads to the creation of videos that may not meet the aesthetic standards commonly associated with the K-pop industry. That's why this category is terrible CGI. Solia, a 5-member girl group, gained attention for holding the record as one of the fastest disbanding groups in K-pop history. Despite disbanding before their official debut, the company deemed it worthwhile to release their music video as sort of a farewell gift to the members. On August 17, 2021, Solia finally made their much-anticipated debut with the song Dream. The members received acclaim for their vocal and dance skills, and the music video's production actually marked a significant improvement compared to anything previously released by the label. While there were still some questionable graphics and mixing choices, it was evident that the company had given their best effort within their limited resources. Interestingly, these imperfections added to the group's authenticity and genuine charm, portraying Solia as a diamond in the rough, a group that persevered despite hailing from a small company. Q6 stands out as a group that has undergone numerous lineup changes as much as concept shifts. Following a promising debut with Hello Summer, the group ventured into a rock genre with Blue Heart, drawing inspiration from the Japanese kawaii metal band Baby Metal. Initially, the video seemed promising until the 30-second mark, where the introduction of the cheap green screen effects became apparent. Flashes of glitter, cherry blossom overlays, an infinity hallway, and snippets of their own set were projected on the green screen. Listen, it's definitely a stylistic choice, but was it necessary? The video did have a lot of potential, but the green screen effects became distracting and really declined the quality of the music video. Sometimes a music video can thrive without the excess effects, benefiting from a simple background or even outdoor scenes. Despite their potential, the group's agency could enhance their appeal by focusing on securing a better audio engineer and sticking to simpler sets, as the low-budget visuals can be distracting. Fortunately for Q6, they recently made their comeback with CC, representing a notable improvement both visually and audibly. I was totally blown away by this release. They definitely deserve more attention and support, so if you can, please give at least CC a watch or listen. No one exemplifies low-budget Nugudom quite as good as Kachu. Juggling their roles as idols by day and video editors by night, it's no surprise their music video looks the way they do. Originating as an all-Japanese girl group with aspirations to break into the K-pop scene, Kachu debuted with the single Happy Day. The track garnered attention for its uncanny resemblance to Red Velvet's Red Flavor, and misattempting to focus on the low-quality song, viewers couldn't help but be distracted by the even lower-budget music video. Shot against a green screen, adorned with tacky effects and cheaply made costumes, Happy Days seemed like a mishmash straight out of a dollar store. Despite its appearance, some viewers found the video's low quality to possess a sort of charm. The group returned with their single Catch You, where the members assumed a more hands-on approach, taking charge not only of producing the song, but also shooting the video and editing as well. They once again opted for a green screen and incorporated some cheesy effects. But surprisingly, the members managed to elevate the video's quality tenfold compared to the previous single. What happens when you blend the elegance of classical music with the visuals and dance of twerking? In the contemporary era, our musical exploration often revolves around streaming platforms and YouTube music videos. We're captivated by visuals and choreography that compels us to keep watching. Classical music, however, faces a different challenge. Be Classics, an independent classical music festival, aim to diversify and attract a younger audience. To bridge this sort of gap, they decided to market classical music in a pretty unique way, by incorporating twerking, of course. Collaborating with Wavia, a Korean dance team, they crafted eye-catching choreography for Antonin Dvorak's Symphony No. 9, Allegro con Fuoco. In essence, they were hired to put the ass in classical music. Once the video was launched on both cinema and YouTube, it's safe to say the video did not go unnoticed. Everyone was talking about it, from major news sites to public forums and social media sites. The video even made its way on MTV, marking a historic moment as classical music was played on the channel alongside popular artists of the time. The viral music video found its place on other stations, amplifying its exposure. The audience's reactions were diverse, sparking debate about the project's intention. However, as the saying goes, any publicity is good publicity. This held true for the project, propelling the video onto the top 3 spot, surpassing renowned names like Katy Perry, Ricky Martin, and even Avril Lavigne. From calling oppa trash and other iconic behavior, Pocket Girls takes the crown as the undisputed queens of low-budget nugubops. Originally debuting as a 4-member girl group, Pocket Girls underwent several member changes throughout their career, building a small but devoted fan base that steadily grew over time. Initially performing at college festivals, club events, and even car shows to increase their visibility, the group experienced a surge in popularity when they started performing at military events. Pocket Girls captivated soldiers with their beauty and seductive performances, earning cheers and expanding their fan base. Now, more than ever, it's easier for smaller unknown groups to gain attention thanks to the internet. All they need is a viral moment to get their name out there. This happened for Pocket Girls, but it wasn't the reaction they were hoping for. The viral clip that gained attention was the group dancing provocatively in front of a large cross during a military event that was definitely gonna lead to mixed reactions. Some found it humorous and turned it into a meme, while others deemed it offensive. But no matter what side you're on, you can't deny these girls were serving the Lord just in their own way. Through these events, Pocket Girls garnered a large and loyal fan base and used it to their advantage. Aside from helping military men find Jesus, the girls did a lot of charity work during their activity. Early on, Pocket Girls held several charity concerts to help patients with rare and incurable diseases, and even donated the proceeds from their ticket sales to charity. The group even won several awards and accolades for volunteering and donating to children's hospitals. However, the public still took issue with the way they were doing it. Although the girls were using their best assets for good, a few Korean citizens weren't too pleased with the way the girls were body rolling and hip shaking for charity and military events, and even started a petition to abolish military performances. Facing criticism and challenges, Pocket Girls continue to shine in the music industry with their distinctive charms, playful personalities, and undeniable bangers. Petition and controversies aside, their perseverance and commitment to their unique style have allowed them to carve their own space in the industry. MOA got on my radar while researching for 4L, a group by former MOA members. Unfortunately, their debut featuring the single I'll Call You Later encountered commercial challenges as fans experienced concern about the perceived low quality of the song, costume, and even choreography. But in my personal opinion, I think some of you just hate good music. During a particular performance on Show Champion, the group orchestrated a unique stage that included, get this, South Korean kickboxer, mixed martial artist, and former wrestler m.o.n.t, along with model Song-ok. These two special guests made their appearance towards the end of the performance. The music gradually transitions to m.o.n rapping, while Song-ok owned the stage, slaying for 5 seconds before exiting. Actually, it's kind of funny to see m.o.n tower over these girls. And just when you think the performance is over, he picks up one of the members like a prop and uses her as a flip phone. Listen, I am just as confused as you. This whole stage was a hot mess, but it appeared that everyone was having fun. And I guess that's all that matters. We've talked about interesting concepts and bizarre visuals, but we can't forget about the captivating choreography. Choreography plays such a huge role in K-pop. Just like a catchy hook or melody that can stick in people's minds, so can a dance move. There is even a term for it called the killing part or killing point. It's a combination of choreography and a particularly catchy section of a song or climax designed to seize attention. Prime examples include Super Junior's hand gestures in Sorry Sorry and Twice's cheer up featuring Sana's iconic Shy 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 moment. Each of these instances is carefully crafted to linger in the audience's memory, becoming synonymous with the respective songs. Hear me out, there are a few times in which my jaw drops to the floor because of a dance move, and let me tell you, this next performance became one of those instances. In 2014, the 5-member subunit Chinese, stemming from the disbanding trot group LPG, unveiled their first single, CCC. It's your typical mid-tempo ballad infused with Latin influences. The accompanying music video focuses on the storyline with no choreography. Nothing too special, right? However, when the group dropped their dance practice, it got people's attention. Aligned with the song's sultry vibe, the dance features sensual elements such as body rolls, booty shaking, and hip sways. You know, your typical sexy girl group dance. However, the move that truly captured everyone's attention involved each of the members dropping on the floor in a clam opener style, synchronized perfectly to the beats. This is the perfect example of don't let them know your next move. The choreography was the brainchild of Kim Young-hyun, director of the STEAM dance team Yama, credited for contributing to iconic second-generation choreography like the butt dance in Carl's Mister, the saucy dance in Brown Eyed Girl's Abracadabra, and the playful cat dance in Tiara's Bo Peep Bo Peep. As expected, the group faced pressure to modify their choreography, resulting in the removal of the controversial clam opener and other segments. If you're into epic lore, history, or cinematic masterpieces, then Kingdom is the group for you. Witness the true essence of artistic storytelling as the group weaves a captivating tapestry of music and history before your very eyes. Each member is inspired by a different king in history, ruling over their own fictional kingdoms. Their concept is heavily focused on historical fantasy with extensive lore and will culminate into a giant and expansive universe. Kingdom's story continues to expand with each release and will be divided into seasons, similar to like a TV show. Each member's backstory was unveiled in the first installment, which just wrapped in October 2023. Season 2 promises to expand the universe with even more mesmerizing lore. Their agency envisions a total of, get this, 4 seasons, with 8 albums planned with each series. Yeah, I said 8 albums planned for each series, which is expected to take approximately 3 years to complete. Although hailing from a small agency, their ambitious project is something to look out for. I really can't name any other small group whose company or members put all their dedication, time, creativity, and effort into creating high-quality cinematic productions. If this seems like a group for you, please check them out. If you've been scrolling through Twitter or TikTok recently, chances are you've stumbled across Genius's debut single, Voyage. Genius is a 5-member girl group affiliated with Home, a record label and entertainment agency formed through collaboration between SurePlace and Blockberry Creative. I know. When you hear Blockberry Creative, your alarm bells start to ring, but just hear me out. Their debut track, Voyage, is a lively, funky, and synth-infused song that conjures a dreamy atmosphere. It's really reminiscent of sounds from groups like WJSN and Lovelyz. Notably, all the members actively participated in the songwriting process. The music video complements the track with its cute and bright visuals, featuring flashes of animation that really enhances the concept of art coming to life. This promising quintet shows a lot of potential, and it makes me think that they might become one of the most prominent groups of 5th gen. And I know, when you hear the name Blockberry Creative, your alarm bells start to ring, but just hear me out. I really do think they have the potential to become something bigger. I'll certainly be keeping a close watch on their journey to see how it all unfolds, and hopefully you will too. My introduction to m.o.n.t occurred during their audition for YG's competition show, Mix 9. The compelling story of 3 young boys hailing from the Korean countryside, aspiring to break into the glamorous and fiercely competitive industry of K-pop, instantly captivated me and led me to explore their music. Each member showcases a remarkable talent and charm, consistently delivering hit after hit. Last year, they just had the opportunity to demonstrate their skills on an even larger platform through the competitive program called Peak Time. They secured an impressive 6th place out of 24 teams. These 3 have amazing skills, and I hope you check out their music. My personal favorites are Will You Be My Girlfriend or Tired. If there's any group you should check out from my list, it has to be Weena. This is a 4-member group that debuted in September of 2020 under RBC Amusement. Their debut single, Like Psycho, is top tier, and what made me look into this group. Thank you, Nugu Promoter, for putting me on some good quality music. Retro flair, a catchy melody, and sweet like honey vocals, Like Psycho will draw you in. Their 2nd single, Queen, is just as funky and bright. If Itzy's Dalla Dalla and Icy and Wiki Mickey's Dazzle Dazzle had a baby, it would definitely be Queen. They might become one of my top groups, so I can't wait to see even more releases from them. Nugu groups will always have a special place in my heart, and so many of them truly deserve more recognition. That is why I decided that this year I'm committing to dedicating at least 1 video per month to a lesser known group that, in my opinion, deserves more attention. I am eager to turn this into an ongoing series, so I encourage you to share your recommendations in the comments about which group you'd like to see me feature in the series. Let's shine a spotlight on those hidden gems. And as always, thank you for watching and enjoy your stay.